Good evening everyone and welcome to the TTTV channel. I am your host with the most, Mark. Tonight we're at the glorious race of Hungarian track of the Hungary Grand Prix. I hope you all came well. A few things before we start the qualifying. I'd like to say I do apologise to the guys from the TTG Esports. It's just because of personal reasons and other stuff. I could not be able to do the commentary box for the last 3 weeks. So luckily I am back on here live and exclusive for the guys here. And I'd also like to thank James. I'm sure he's watching live and exclusive. I will look at the comments in a minute. It's just the YouTube's not loading up for me at the minute. But I'd like to say thank you to James for covering for me for the last 3 weeks. I know he's slowly trying to recover from his voice, so I hope he's going to enjoy the stream as excitement as what he has been watching. I've been told that the last few weeks have been absolutely belters from the crew here, and I like to see the updates because obviously Siege, Sinclair, you know, you got all the other old crew that always remembers that will do so well on this fantastic racing at the TTFL Racing League. But also I want to try and see who's going to be the starting point of the racing itself tonight at the qualifying. I'm just loading up the results part now, but try and load up the video, but it's just not loading for me. Right, first things first, we're going to do the Gypsy George the qualifying lap. We come up to the first corner now. I've also been to the Hungarian track. It is an absolutely beautiful track, brilliant belter as well. Coming up to the second DRS straight now. I will look at the comments in a minute, guys. Then coming up to turn 2 now. Then coming up to, which is turn 3 now, where they go like down. It feels like a roller coaster. You go downhill. Then coming up to the end of the first sector time is a 27.9. Then coming up to a fast blind left-hander here. Then coming to turn 5 now, and as you can see on the left hand side you've got some of the grandstands there. Then coming up to, which is turn 6 and 7, which is the chicane part here. He's got to be absolutely delicate there, Gypsy George there. And he goes through turns 8, then coming up to turn 9 now. Then the straight there, coming up to turn fast left-hander 10, and then another fast on right-hander on 11. Then coming up to the second sector time of a 56.7. Then coming up to turn 12. Here we go. Then coming up to turn 13, the unlucky turn here, and also coming up to, which is turn 14 now. And what you see is what you're going to get. That is the qualifying lap of the time to beat so far is a 119.5. A 119. Oh, Graham's done a 117.8. Fantastic stuff there. Brilliant stuff. Absolutely brilliant. What can Charlie do on the hard tyres? Sorry, I always remember the white tyres were. Oh, County boy. Oh, Sinclair. 115.8. Kiki has retired from the session. Yellow flag sector 2. Yellow flag sectors 1 and 2. Linux 170 on the hard tyre. That's a cracking time, to be fair. Based on that, I think that is pretty much the time to beat. If you can get into 160s on the mediums, that's a cracking time, to be fair. Charlie's done a 119.8. Alan's done 120.5. Suarez has done a 122.6, and I'm sure he's going to go for it again. Just trying to see who else has not done a lap in yet. Benfica, I remember him for like way back. He was doing a brilliant drives from what I remembered back in the day. Hopefully he'll try and capitalise on it. I will try and load up the video again, guys. So the YouTube's not loading up for me, so I will try and just see what happens here. But what can Benfica do on the last DRS straight now? He might do 17 flat. Moves up to second, so that's a cracking time from Benfica now. Where's Henny? I was, like I said, I was seeing some comments from Henny. Apparently he's on the wheel now. I don't know whether he's on the wheel tonight, but I know he said he was about a second or two from his pad time, so I'm not sure whether he will be on the pad tonight or he's on the wheel. But if he does, that'll be even belter of a time there if he can try and capitalise on it. If it is on the wheel, on the on the wheel par. I will load up the comments now. The video's just come up now. Oh yeah, sorry. Like I said, I've just loaded the comments up, and Henny did confirm that he is on the wheel. So 2 steps ahead on that one. So I'm just saying, evening to Linux, Alan K, Henny. How about? Yeah, they're saying they've missed me off the commentary box. So I'm saying, like I said, I hope they'll give me the bestest race since I come back from 3 weeks ago. But we'll go through some of the updates as well. Just saying, Charlie's done a 118.6. Uzi, but not Uzi, 118.7. He is trying to do another lapping, but he might not have enough for the ERS mode. But he's got there was a Ferrari. Was that Alan K? Alan K, has he got the special K moment there in from the hard tries? Just try to see what else are we here. More Gaming, how you doing, mate? He says, good luck, Max. Mace, good evening to you. He says it's going to be, right, the weather crew's just confirmed it's going to be a dry race. So I really was hoping to have at least a little bit of a rating just to see what the guys can capitalise on. But one of the Haas cars behind, I'm not sure if that's Maximus or Alan K, but Alan K did. Oh, it was Maximus. Maximus did a 118.6. Alan K did a 120.1. Bear in mind, he's 3 seconds off Linux's time, so it needs to improve somehow on there. But can anyone try and beat Sinclair's time? The driver that I'm expecting to see what would happen there, Uzi Benanaguzi, has got yellow flags on sector 3. He has retired from the session, so something must happen there. Kiki says, I lost it at the top of the hill. Oh no. That's what I've just been confirmed from Kiki. Oh, gutting. Absolutely gutting. We've got 10 minutes 22 left of the qualifying. And Suarez has just gone a little bit wide there. He's just lost the momentum there. So he'll go back to the 0 ERS mode. Oh, who else hasn't been lapped yet? Benfica? No. Lyrics is going back into the pits. Maximus? No. I'm trying to see who's on the lap already. I think it might be Henny might do another lap in. I know he's just coming out now. Unfortunately, some of the guys are already out, but they've already done their lap, or they've tried to go back into the pits. James, good evening to you, mate. He says, no worries at all, mate. Always happy to cover whenever necessary. Should be back in action tomorrow for the League of Europe and TT Project Cars commentaries. Like I said, take it easy. Have lots of drinks, relax, and enjoy the TTFL racing tonight. This is going to be a belter. I'm going to go through the standings while waiting for Henny to do his lapping at the moment. Now, so the standings, as what I have confirmed from the updates, if it decides to load up on my phone, just waiting for it to load. So the driver standings, Siege is in the lead with 105 points. Sinclair is in second with 78 points. Lyrics is in third with 70 points. Bishi is in fourth with 52 points. Mays is in fifth with 30 points. Benfica is in sixth with 29 points. While Henny's doing his lapping now. White is done, sorry, TTG White is done 7th in 28 points. Maximus is in 8th with 26 points. Crazy Legs is in 9th with 20 points. Uzi Benanaguzi is in 10th with 16 points. And the rest are under 16 points. But it's just waiting to see what Henny can do. Can anyone try and beat Sinclair's time? 1.2 seconds off between Sinclair and Benfica. Bear in mind, Benfica does well. Don't get me wrong, Benfica does well in the qualifying. And it's consistency. So, like I said, Sinclair was on fire last season, where he won 2 of the titles, the Drivers' Championship and also the Challenge Cup, I think it was. After the, I think it was like a 3-race stuff anyway, if I remember it right. Sorry, but like I said, Sinclair is like the man to beat. But Siege needs something to do here. Because I remembered Siege. Siege was like one of those drivers who had a massive lead against Sinclair. And then all of a sudden, Sinclair, just out of nowhere, had like 4 or 5 wins on the bounce last season. And it was immense stuff. We've got yellow flags into 3. Hennigs has got a little bit wide there. That's still going. ERS is broken. ERS is now broken for him. Can he try and get a good time? He might get 118s. 118.2. He moves up to 6, but that's a 118.2. Charlie's doing his lap in now. Charlie's just doing his lap in now. Good, like I said, good evening to everyone that's joined the session. If you like what you do, please make sure you like and subscribe to the TTFL channel. But also, not only we do the F1, we do the F1s, we do the Project Cars, which is on the Saturday evenings. Like I said, James will be doing the Project Cars commentary box. James, if you're still there, if you want to do a duo commentary with me from next week, if you're free, we can do that if you want. We could do the duo for the first time if you're interested. If it's up to you, but like I said, that'll be a good duo, and that'll be the first time you'll hear it live and exclusive if you want it, mate. Just seeing what can Charlie, like I said, can he have the golden ticket to try and get into the podium stuff tonight? Lewis says nice sitting the whole time in the garage. That's what he's saying. What can Charlie do? He might get 117s, 117.6 on the medium tyre. That's not bad. That's not bad. But compared to Lyric's time and Sinclair's, Charlie is a second behind what I expect the medium tyres, which is in the 116s. Bishy has just pushed up to 4th. That's a cracking time, to be fair. Absolute belter. So Bishy has done a fantastic job there to get into the 4th place. So the two McLarens in the top 6 tonight. So that's a great time, to be fair. Graham has done 117.8. Alan Kay, can he try and improve? He is 8 tenths slower on his best time. So probably would have to go again. Suarez is just starting his lap in again, but he's on the medium tyre. Someone's just moved up. Someone's just moved up. Siege has done 118.6. Yeah, Siege has just got past, which is a 118.6 upon me. So like I said, Lyrics has done a 116.6. That's a good time, to be fair, on the medium tyre. Now, if I remembered it right, the tyre wear is not great. If I remembered it right, the tyre wear is not that great around the Hungarian track. It just depends if they can manage the tyre wear. You can do soft mediums, I think, or soft hards, or medium hards to do the one stop. But if my calculations are correct, some drivers may have to do the 2-stop. I think this is definitely a 1-stop race, but I could be wrong. We've got yellow flag set to 2 and 3. Can Lyrics try and improve? Or no, he's not. He's not going to try and improve. Benfica's going to do his lapping again on the soft tyres. 4 minutes 10 left. 4 minutes 10 left of the qualifying for the TTFL Racing League. Like I said, this is an absolute peach of qualifying here. Sinclair is in first. Lyrics is in second place. Benfica is in third at the minute. So far, Kiki made an early mistake, I've been told, up the hill. Uzi, I'm not sure what happened to him. Hopefully we'll get some more confirmation soon. But like I said, those are the two drivers who have had the DNFs. But Mays and Pang, Pang has got a qualifying ban, I've been told. Pang has got a qualifying ban, so he won't be able to do the qualifying. But Mays will need to try and get something to help the Renault team with Siege as well. So what can Benfica do? Mind you, 16's here. 16.9. A 16.9 on the softs. Still not quick enough compared to Sinclair's time. But still, either way, it's still a good time. What can Maximus do? Can he get the maximum time to get into the top 5? He does. He goes up to top 4. Position 4 with a 117 flat. Now this is quite interesting stuff here. Lyrics is the one to watch again because he's on the medium tyre. The rest of the top 5 are on the soft tyres, so this will be interesting stuff. Maximus is slowing down quite a bit. I think, he was just letting one of the, I think it was Mays through. Charlie says really finding the last sector hard, losing a lot of time. I'm hoping you get some momentum going. It's just the momentum. Just let the car flow. That's what you need to do. Let the car flow, and you'll be fine. Unfortunately, we've got quite a few drivers who are already out. Oh my God, Bishy's just got on the grass there. That was a lucky escape there, unless he did hit the wall there. I'm not so sure. Oh, he's all right. I thought the front wing was a bit damaged, but Bishy was very lucky. He went on the grass and he just lost the car completely a little bit, but luckily he's all right. So, Conti Boy is in 5th at the minute. Suarez is the newcomer from my side, obviously, because I haven't been here for 3 weeks. So, and also I think Conti Boy is a newcomer, because I don't remember Conti Boy on when I've been in the commentary box, unless I've been mistaken. So I do apologise. Anyway, Lewis says, I find it hard to get out of the garage. 1 minute 20 left of the qualifying, so count 1:17.1. So that's the time to beat from. Is that Maximus has retired from the session, so he won't improve his time. 1 minute 5 left. I was going to say 1 minute left. So we might see the usuals. We might see what's going to happen next on here. Can County Boy try and get into the top 3 tonight? Or would anyone try and stop Sinclair's time? We have to wait and find out, but you know what you normally hear with my streams? It's the final countdown. Time is up. They have stopped the fans of the Crystal Maze, and I tell you what, they have stopped the qualifying of the TTFL Racing League. County Boy was just watching, he moves up to 2nd place. Saw a few drivers just moved up. Bishy goes into 6th, but can he try and improve his time? No, he won't. He's 3/10 slower. What can Siege do? Can Siege? No, Siege won't improve his time. Suarez has got off the track there, so something must happen there. Henny's 2/10 quicker on his time. Can he try and improve quickly? Oh, what can he try and do here? He's 2/10 quicker again, so he might be 4/10 quicker on his time, so he might be a 1:17.8. Siege has retired from the session, so he won't improve his time. Sinclair won't improve his time. County Boy's done a really good job, to be fair, because he gets the 2nd place, but Henny would have done a 17.6, but that was because he had an invalidated lap. County won't, Conti Boy won't improve his time now. So I think this is what you see is what you're going to get for tonight's qualifying. Sinclair out of nowhere again goes into pole position. Fantastic stuff there from Sinclair. He really is on fire at the moment here. If you're in the comments box, guys, who do you think is your top 3 for the race tonight? Who do you think it's going to be? Well, before we start the race itself, just waiting for the loaded screen to load up on that one. Here are your short qualifying for the Hungarian Grand Prix for the TTFL Racing League. You got Sinclair in pole position in 1st. You got County Boy in 2nd. Lyrics is in 3rd. Benfica is in 4th. Maximus is in 5th. Bishy is in 6th. Siege is in 7th. Suarez is in 8th. Charlie is in 9th. Graham is in 10th. Henny is in 11th. Mace, the force be with him, in 12th place. Uzi, but not Uzi, is in 13th. Alan K, Special K, in 14th. Gypsy George in 15th, Kiki is in 16th, and Pang is in 17th place, but Pang did have the qualifying ban. So we're just waiting for the guys to get themselves prepped up and ready to go. If you're just joining, ladies and gentlemen, you've just missed a belter of a qualifying lap. Sinclair is on pole position. But bear in mind, you've got to be careful of is Lyrics, because he's on the medium tyre. So he'll go long on this. Henny says, good luck everybody. Let's hope for a nice race. I hope so as well. I hope it's going to be a belter. Bring me some action, guys. Bring me some action. Will there be 2 in the beds? Will there be 3 in the bed situations? Now, normally, you probably think, what the hell am I saying? When I say that, it's like 2 cars or 3 cars side by side before the corner comes in. It's like a chicane park moment. But we will have 35 laps of the Hungarian Grand Prix. Like I said, Hungarian Grand Prix is a great track. Absolutely belter of a track, to be fair. It's a beautiful place, to be fair. I would like to go back again. In real life, but not next year obviously. I just want to try and do some of the other tracks soon, but like I said, I'll remind James as well, I'd like to say a big thank you to him for covering for me the last 3 weeks, but like I say, he's more than welcome to join me in the commentary box. We could do a duo commentary, a special, shall we say. We'll see what happens, but like I said, the Hungarian Grand Prix, we're race 5. Can Sinclair try and do everything he can to try and do a good race here tonight? My only concern is, like I said, with Lyrics on the medium tyre, it just depends on how everyone else does it on there. So we'll have to wait and see what happens here tonight. But Sinclair's in first. Canny Boy, like I said, if I remember it right, I think that was like the first time I've seen him was like the newcomer, so he's done well to get 2nd place. Lyrics is in 3rd. He'll be the one to watch again. Benfica's in 4th. Maximus is in 5th. Bishi is in 6th. Siege is in 7th. Suarez is in 8th. Charlie, will he have the golden ticket to get into the top 5 this evening? We'll have to wait and see what happens here. S. Graham is in 10th. Henny is in 11th. May the force be with you always. In 12th, Uzi Badaguzi is in 13th, Alan Kay is in 14th, Gypsy George is in 15th, Kiki is in 16th, and Pang is in 17th place. Interesting stuff here. But just waiting for the guys to get themselves prepped up and ready to go. So good luck to everyone for the TTFL. Let's have a cracker, lads. Let's have a good cracker of a race here. Let's hope so. We've got 1 light, 2 lights, 3 lights, 4 lights, 5 red lights, and we are go. Looks like a good start from Sinclair. There's been quite a few moves. County Boy's in the lead. No, Sinclair's in the lead. We might have 2 threes. Three is a magic number. Oh, this could be a belter. Oh my God, what's happened there? Lyrics has moved on to 2nd. Can he try and get on to Sinclair? Maze drops out to 11. County Boy drops out to 4th now. Oh my God, this is an absolute battle. Bishi moves up to 3rd. This is an absolute... Oh no! County Boy has lost a bit of his front wing, so he'll lose the straights here. He'll have to pit. He'll have to pit to stand any chance of carrying on. So he'll struggle with the straight line speed now. Henny's dropped down to 11. Mace moves up to 10th. Can we see some more action at the back? Well, mid-pack here. Gypsy George moves up to 13th. Can he try? Oh no, Uzi's gone on the grass. Uzi has gone on the grass. And Henny's gone on the grass as well. I know there was contact at the back there. But I tell you what, Gypsy George drops down to 13th. But this is an absolute mad start for some of the drivers here. Sinclair's on the fastest lap of the race with a 124.8. County Boy has pitted. Maximus Oh, Benfica's made a mistake and brings Maximus back into 4th place. Fantastic driving there from Maximus. So Canny Boy and Henny will be in the pits because they lost their front wings. Just trying to see. Siege is going to try and close in on Benfica now for 5th place here. I'm trying to see if there's any other close action going on. But Lyrics is 1.1 seconds off Sinclair time. But he'll need to try and catch up to him as quickly as possible. Maximus is trying to close in on Bishy. Bishy's like, I think the medium tyres are not kicking in just yet. The softs are definitely going to kick in already because Maximus is right at the back of him already. Graham has moved up to 9th. No. Yes. Maybe. 50-50. Phone a friend. No. Suarez has dropped down to 12th. I'm missing all these overtakes. So we got a 4-car battle here for 3rd place at the minute. Can Bishy hold on? Or can Maximus? Sinclair's got the fastest lap of the race for a 120.4. Can Maximus do everything possible? Mace is going to the pits already. So he looks like he's had a bit of front wing damage by the looks of things. But I could be wrong. But Kiki, who made a mistake up the hill during the qualifying, is moved up to 9th place. Now that's a cracking start there from Kiki. DRS is now enabled now. But like I said, 3 drivers, Mays, Alan Kay and Suarez, have gone to the pits already. So can Maximus try and get onto Bishy now? I don't know if Bishy's struggling or what, but Maximus needs to be careful of his ERS mode because he's already on low mode, low percentage, so he will lose out so much time on the straights. We'll try and get some power into it, but hopefully he'll try and bounce back here as quickly as possible. But Siege might have a chance to try and close in on Benfica more so than Maximus on Bishy. But like I said, what's your top 3, guys? If you're watching, what's your top 3 tonight? Who do you think is going to be your top 3? Will Sinclair hold on? Or do you think Lyrics will try and get Sinclair near the end of the race? That's the question to ask. DRS should be now. Oh my God. Benfica's struggling. Siege has just caught the back of Benfica, but might have a chance here, Siege. Could be a 2-to-bed situation. Benfica's already defensive. Oh! Benfica's on the inside. Sinclair. They're still going 2-to-bed. This is a 2-to-bed situation here. Oh! Can he do it? Can he make the move? Contact between Siege and Benfica. Oh my God, there's a close call from Charlie as well. That was an absolute close call there from Charlie there. Siege will be absolutely livid with that. On my screen there was, he's lost a bit of his front wing, so he will have to pit. He will have to pit. I will not be surprised if he pits now for the hards. So I think Siege is just letting some of the drivers through because before the chicane part now. So can Graham try and close in on Kiki now? Kiki's done a fantastic job here. As I said, I'm just going to go back to the stops. Kiki's made the biggest move of the session, so he will automatically, I always look at whoever's made the biggest moves or biggest position moves during the race. So Kiki will be automatically in the driver of the day situation there from lap 5 onwards, until something, as long as it's on track. If he gets a DNF, he'll lose out. He'll be the next person there. Lyrics' tyres must be on fire now, so he'll chase the leader of Sinclair onto first place here. Oh, Lyrics is doing everything possible. It's all clouded here at the Hungary Grand Prix, but I've been told it's definitely going to be a dry race. But what can this do tonight? Can Lyrics try and stop Sinclair from winning tonight's race, or would there be any surprise moments here? So at the moment we've got a couple of battles going on. We've got Suarez, Alan Kay for 16, 17 respectively. We've got Lyrics and Sinclair for first and second. Yellow flag set to 2. Yellow flag set to 2. Is it to do with Uzi? I think it is to do with Uzi and Pang as well. So we'll have to look at that. The yellow flag set to 1. So something must happen there. Yellow flag's on set to 1. But at the moment, I want to try and see this battle there for the top 2. Can Lyrics try and get past Sinclair as quickly as possible here? Lyrics is trying to bide his time here. Sinclair's tyres are absolutely shocking at the minute. As in, like, he's trying to defend as much as possible here. Unfortunately for the Hungarian track, the only overtakes or the best moves that you could get is like through the DRS straight, or if you can, you are a legend if you can make the move up the hill here. You'll be an absolute legend if you can make the move up there. So Uzi is going to the pitch. Bishy's got a 3-second time penalty for multiple warnings. He didn't want that at all. He did not want that at all. We've got Lyrics trying to close in on Sinclair on lap 6. We've got Pang and Gypsy George for 9th and 10th respectively. I really want to see, it's tough to pick the 2. Yellow flag set to 2. Again, yellow flag set to 2. Try to see where the problems occurred. It could be Pang. Pang has made a mistake. He must have hit that. Oh, Sinclair's gone to the pits. Sinclair's gone to the pits. Now Lyrics will be in the lead now for first place on lap 7. So 28 laps left of the Hungarian Grand Prix for the TTFL Racing League for Season 5, Race 5. Fantastic racing here so far. Like I said, there's only a few battles there going left, right, so I'm going to watch Graham. Oh, Graham. I thought Graham was going to carry on, but it looks like the soft tyres are absolutely shot now on some of the drivers already. So I'm just trying to see what still a position change of Kiki, still in 7th place. But also Pang as well, has done a great move as well to move up 6th place. Pang's got a 5-second penalty for speed in pit lane. So far the top 5 and 7th and 8th have not pitted yet. So they've not pitted yet. So it's quite interesting stuff for Maximus and Benfica when they are going to get in. Unfortunately, guys. Oh, excuse me. Graham's just got out of the pits. Henny could have a chance here to close in on Graham now. Can Henny try and do everything possible here on the Red Bull car of S. Graham, the Flying Scotsman? Can he try and hold on, or can Henny? Well, Henny's got a 3-second time penalty for multiple warnings, so that will be added at the end of the race as well. But no, don't do this to me. Don't do this! Oh, I thought he was going to go for the inside movement there. So Maximus Benfica have gone for the pits now, which I was expected sooner rather than later. Oh no, Henny! Oh my god, that is the bestest drift I have ever seen there from his car. You'll never ever see that ever again. That is the bestest drift I have ever seen from my point of view. His car looked like he was just drifting away. But I tell you what, it's like Need for Speed moments here. No messing about. And I'll tell you what, and he's on the wheel as well. So that's a great recovery there from him on his first time on the wheel there. So fantastic stuff there. Gypsy George going to try and close in on Benfica now. Oh, Benfica might be closing in on Maximus. One or the other. Unfortunately, there's so much gaps going on. So, are you enjoying the race, guys? If you're watching, are you enjoying it so far on lap 9 of 35? Tell us your views. Tell us what you think is going to happen tonight. What do you think? Do you think Lyrics will hold on? Do you think Bishy will get the podium? The two McLarens are doing well, to be fair. The two McLarens are doing well, to be fair, to get into the podium. So yellow flag set to 2. Sinclair's got the fastest up the race with a 1:19.6, so he will get the fastest lap point if it's applied at the TTFL. But at the moment, Benfica could have a chance on Maximus now. Maximus is going to go all the way to the end, which you would think possible. But Kiki could be a surprise package here. No, Benfica, he won't do it. No. Might do it on the inside. Oof. He might do it. Oh, no. He'd be a legend if he moves up the hill. No, he just backs up there. Sinclair could charge in on Charlie. He's trying to hold on for that gold ticket for the podium stuff tonight. He really has done a brilliant job here, Charlie. Absolutely brilliant job here. If you missed the commentary from me last time, it's good to be back on the TTFL. And like I said, I'm sure James is done a fantastic job for the last 3 weeks. Still 2 battles going on so far. Sinclair, Charlie, which we're watching now, but also Benfica, Maximus. I'm going to watch Sinclair, and I'm going to go try and go straight to Benfica, and he might do a 2 in a bed situation here, or Sinclair. Oh, mad stuff here. Absolutely mad stuff here. Benfica makes the move on the DRS straight. Maximus tries to get the slipstream, just the lastminute.com. Good evening to Michael. How you doing, mate? You're right. Says Conti, what happened? He had a good qualifying, but he lost a bit of his front wing during the first lap, I believe. So he had to pit early. So that's why he's on like 8 laps. Oh, sorry, lap 2 or 3, I think it was. But he was on the softs, but he lost the front wing. That's what's happened there tonight. So we got a couple of battles going on again. We got the 2 Renault boys. Will it be team orders? Yes, there'll be team orders there from Siege and Maze. Can Conti try and close in on Gypsy George now? Michael says really unlucky for Conti. Yeah, he was really unlucky because he had a great qualifying, to be fair. Fantastic qualifying, but he was just, I think if I remember it right, he went on the grass. So some of the drivers have got to be careful here because of like as soon as they hit the curb or the grass around Hungary, they just lose the car completely, and that's what happened between Henny and some of the drivers here tonight. But just watching Conti now, can he try and make the move on Gypsy George? He will have the DRS straight, whatever happens here. So Uzi's got a 3-second time penalty for multiple warnings now. So what can Gypsy George hold on for 8th place now? Can Conti try and go for the inside? And he does, and he makes the move. So he makes the move and moves up to 8th place. Oh no, he's gone wide. He's overshot the braking point. So Conti's made a little bit of mistake, so you have to do all of that again. Benfica's got a 5-second penalty for severe collision with Maximus. So what's happened there with Benfica? Has Benfica lost a bit? Yeah, he's lost a bit of his front wing, but also he's got a 5-second added on. Michael says, and Jeffrey Henny is playing his first league race with... Yeah, to be fair, you've just missed the drift of the race. He did an absolute belt of a drift. Maximus has lost his front wing as well. So what's happened with Maximus and Benfica? That will have to be looked at the stewards to see what happens here tonight. But can. It's a can. Can Mays trying to get to 10th? And he does that. But Siege County battle here. Benfica will have to pit. Yeah, Benfica will have to pit. But Maximus would have to pit as well. It's a shame because he would have been a good position on for a guaranteed at least top 5 tonight. But yeah, Henny did a brilliant drive so far. Oh god, that was a bit of a jump there from Siege's car. Try closing on Conti boy. Now, can Siege do everything possible to try and make the move on Conti with the second DRS straight? No, he won't. Here's a question for you guys while you're watching. Do you think there should have been more? Oh my god! Siege! Siege must have had the dirty air and lost the car completely, and he's dropped down from 8th to 9th respectively. So what's Conti boy doing now? He's going to try and close it on Gypsy George now for 6th place. Driver of the day so far is Kiki. after, yeah, Kiki and Gypsy George as well. So 2 drivers have done a great job there. But bear in mind, Gypsy George will have to, well, the top majority of the drivers will have to pit. Maximus has got a 3-second time penalty for multiple warnings. Yellow flag set to 2. Maximus moves up. Pang drops down to 14th. Pang had a qualifying ban, so he's already struggling at the back of the grid. No. Conti Boy, Gypsy George try to defend. But Conti Boy will have a chance now on Gypsy George. Going to go on the inside. And he makes the move. He makes the move. No. He makes the move. Gypsy George drops down to 7th. But Gypsy George will lose out because he didn't get the DRS straight. But the DRS on time here. So now Gypsy George is on the optimum medium tyres. I'm not sure exactly how long the medium tyres should last. I think it's probably about 15 to 18 laps. And then the hard should hit at over halfway. So probably about 22 to 24 laps. Steadily pace. Maybe longer. We'll have to wait and see. But like I say, Mays could have a chance on closing on Gypsy George now for 7th place here. We're on lap 14.35 of the TTFL Racing League. Gypsy George looks like he's really struggling with those 12 laps on the medium tyre. Gypsy George, Mays could have a chance here side by side. Oh, I love this helicopter view. They need to keep this in action here. So Siege could have a chance on Benfica as well. So Mays, just watching Siege's point of view. I do try and cover every single driver if I can. Uzi has a penalty. Henny has got a penalty for multiple warnings. They did not want that. They did not want that at all, guys. They did not want that at all. Gypsy George has pitted, so he's not happy with the. So he's saying that 13 laps is the max that he could go on, depending on what everyone else is doing. So Siege has just let Lyrics through, so he has been lapped. Siege. So some of the drivers are just coming out of the pits now. Can Graham try and close in on? Well, Gypsy George drops down to 14. Siege goes up to 13. Can Graham try and close in on there? But we might have a 3-car battle here soon. Actually, you know what? I'm going to go and check the 3-car battle. What's happened to Uzi? We got yellow flags there. Oh my God! He must have lost the car. I'll be very surprised if there's no safety car. I'll be very, very surprised if there's no safety car tonight. Because Uzi's car is in the racing line itself. Benfica. Oh, Siege has just made the move. What a move there from Siege. Fantastico. Magnifico. So what a move there from Siege. Going on the normal. Benfica did go a little bit wide, but he was saying, well, thank you very much. Come again on that one. So the guys who are on the medium tyres, they go as long as possible there. So Lyrics has pitted. So yeah, Lyrics has pitted now. So Bishy will be the new leader, unless Sinclair. Oh, Bishy's gone to the pits as well. I was just about to go and watch him. What can Jeffrey Henny do? Henny could have a chance on Alan Kay now for 15th place. Can Henny, on his debut race of the wheel, he has been racing on the pad, but he did say, oh my God, a car's just not coming out, Lyrics. So, what a move there from Henny. What a move there from Henny. Brilliant stuff there. Fantastic. Can Benfica try and close in on Siege now for 11th place? Just have to wait and see what happens. Gypsy George has got a 3-second time penalty for multiple warnings. He didn't want that at all. He did not want that at all. Good evening to Bjorn. How you doing, mate? He's saying, go Conti Boy. That's some good racing. To be fair, Conti Boy did add a mistake or lost a bit of his front wing earlier on in the race, about on lap 2, 3 I think it was. So and he's just slowly coming back into the top 6 now. So to be fair, that is a good drive from Conti Boy as well. But bear in mind, Kiki has done a brilliant drive. Whatever happens here, he's done a brilliant drive tonight. Still watching Benfica, but as you can see from the background, Pang trying to close in on Gypsy George now for 13th place. He ran the DRS straight now. He lost a bit of his back end, but can Gypsy George? Not enough. Just go still. Oh my god. Bear in mind, Pang is already on 9 laps. Bishi moves with the 3rd. Oh! Tell you what, that is an absolute. That would have made the move of the race there if Pang, and he would have had legendary status from me if I saw that. If he made the move there. Pang has just got over the chicane. From what I just saw. So Charlie's stuck in the. It looked like he was stuck in the pits there, but I think it was because of the wing damage. So at the moment here, we've got Sinclair's in 1st, Lyrics is in 2nd, Bishi is in 3rd, Kiki is in 4th, Charlie is in 5th, Conti Boy is in 6th, Maze in 7th, Suarez is in 8th, Graham is in 9th, Maximus is in 10th, Siege is in 11th, Benfica is in 12th, Gypsy George is in 13th, Pang is in 14th. Oh my god, Pang nearly lost the back end of that car there, but it's still in 14th place. Henny is in 15th and Alan Kay is in 16th place. So at the moment, this is the only closest battle we've got so far with Gypsy George and Pang as well. But like I said, if you like what you're watching so far, please make sure you like and subscribe to the TTFL or the TTTV channel. But like I said, it's good to be back in the commentary box after missing out on a few weeks now, but it's good to be back and I'm loving it so far. There's only been a few Sinclairs, overtakes, shall we say. Sinclair's got a 3-second time penalty for multiple warnings. Yellow flag set to 2. So something must happen there. I'm not sure what happened there exactly. Oh, Lyrics! Oh my god, he made the move on the chicane. So Lyrics is gone into the lead now. So fantastic driving there from Lyrics. Absolutely belter. I think Sinclair is on 11 laps of the medium, so he will have to go. Could he go mediums again? But bear in mind, it's about 20 to 25 second pit stops. But like I said, Kiki is the one. Yeah, he's the only one on track who's not done a lap so far in this race. So the fastest lap already is Sinclair with a 1:19.6. But still watching Sinclair now, trying to battle his way back into. Gypsy George and Pang are having a good ding-dong battle there as well. Benfica's got a 3-second time penalty for multiple warnings. Didn't want that at all. He did not want that at all, but I'm going to go back to Gypsy George, try closing on Pang now for 13th and 14th respectively, because Sinclair is slowly trying to close in on Lyrics now. Trying everything possible here. Just going to have a look at the updates again. Conti Boy's got a 5-second penalty for speed in the pit lane. So, absolutely madness stuff there. Conti Boy will be thinking, what do I need to do to stop this from happening here? Just waiting for some of the drivers to see Conti Boy to that. To see what happens there. Sorry about the noise of the background. Hopefully that'll be dialed down. But like I said, we've got Gypsy George Pang battle here. There's quite a few battles going on at the minute. We've got Graham and Maximus, and also Lyrics and Sinclair for the 1st and 2nd. But it's any. Oh my god! Can Gypsy George go to the outside? No. Oh, a little bit of contact there between Gypsy George and Pang, but Pang is losing a bit of his back end again. Got to be careful here, Pang, because he doesn't want to lose out, especially Pang's trying everything to defend with all his might there. Gypsy George hits the curb there. So Maximus is closing in on, oh my god, a little bit hit of S. Graham's car, the Flying Scotsman. Can Maximus, with the maximum time of that car, can he, with the Haas car, doing everything possible here to try and close in. Everything possible. Graham looks like he's struck 12 laps on the hards compared to Maximus's 7 laps of the mediums. So here we go. Might have the overtake move here already. 2 in a bed. 2 in a bed. Can? No. Graham loses out to Maximus in 8th place. But what a move! What a move. Henny has got a 3-second time penalty for multiple warnings. Didn't want that at all. He did not want that at all. Who's going to be the closest? I think it might be Sinclair. Try to close in on Lyrics now for 1st place. Brilliant battle between these two drivers. But yeah, just waiting for... I'm sorry about the background noise again. So Pang, Gypsy George try to have a battle here as much as possible here. Just trying to see what's going to happen here so far. But like I said, Siege was the leader before tonight's race. He was the leader of... oh, I do apologise. It isn't round 5, it's round 6 of the Hungary. I do apologise. Someone will have to update that. Anyway. Can Conti Boy try and close in on Siege now for 10th place? But Siege was the Drivers' Championship leader. Yellow flags. Yellow flags. What's happened there, I wonder? Who's gone off track? But so far, Sinclair pits. Sinclair's pitted. So he'll lose out. I'm going to have to look at the leaderboard at the moment. He'll go back to 3rd. Whatever happens here tonight, he'll get back to 3rd. But bear in mind, he will have to be careful here because he'll have to do a massive charge here against the 2 hard drivers of Lyrics and Bishy. But like I said, fair play to the McLaren boys who are in the top 4 and could do well with the constructors. Could be vital points coming up to the end of the season for the TTFL Racing League. We're on lap 22.35 of the TTFL Racing League. It's been a belter of a race. During the race there's like little bits of overtakes here and there, but like I said, Sinclair had pole position in 1st place, but he's dropped down to 3rd at the minute on his second pit stop now. So at the moment we might have a few battles here going on. Actually, some of the drivers are already spread out now. Bishy's got a 3-second time penalty for multiple warnings. Didn't want that at all. He did not want that at all. Siege could have a close in on Graham now for 9th place. Siege needs something here because if he doesn't get as close to Sinclair tonight, I know there's a massive gap, like 7 places, but if Siege can try at least an attempt to try and close in on Sinclair, I doubt it, but or anything to try and close in, because he will lose out big time on the points here tonight. He will lose so much points here tonight because Sinclair is slowly trying to close in on Bishy now for 2nd place. He's under 4 seconds already. Bear in mind, Sinclair, Bishy, I can't remember if Lyrics had a penalty as well. So they've all had at least 1 penalty. I think he'll be down to 1 penalty. They'll all be down to 1 penalty here tonight. So what can Graham do here? Can Graham hold on here? But it looks like Siege is really trying to get past Graham as much as possible here. So Siege, Graham's already gone defensive, but he'll be a sitting duck here, and Siege goes past Graham now. Can Conti Boy try and close in on S. Graham now? So I'm going to watch Conti Boy's view now. Graham's going to try and go do another 9 laps of the medium tyre. Oh, that was close there between Conti Boy and Graham there. So absolutely mad stuff here tonight. Kiki's 3. To be fair, Kiki could be the one to watch out for because he's 5 tenths off behind Charlie's time. I'm not sure if he'll try and catch up to Sinclair for 3rd place, but he'll definitely catch up to Charlie now in 4th place, and he'll definitely be my driver of the day as well. Alright, just see what happens here just mad stuff here. I do apologise for the microphone just played up there slightly there, but Kiki has moved up to 4th place now, so that's a great move there from Kiki. Conti Boy goes side by side with Graham and he makes the move there, done in 11th, 10th. Oh, would you guys pick a position here? It's just absolutely insane stuff here for Conti Boy. So Conti Boy is in 10th place, so he's done a brilliant job there to get into the at least the guaranteed points here tonight. Sinclair could be a charge for 2nd place here. Sinclair's got the fastest lap of the race already with a 118. But oh my God, Bishy just moved at the last minute. Luckily, Sinclair tries to make the move, done. Oh my God, side by side. Could be a 2 in a bed situation. 2 in a bed situation here. Can Bishy try and do the old switcheroo like the old Mansell type switcheroo types? But like I said, Bishy needs to do something here tonight. George, can George try and close in on Pang now for 13th place? So just seeing what Gypsy George can do against Pang now for 14th place or 13th place. Well, on lap 25-35 of the TTFL Racing League. If you like what you've seen so far, please make sure you like and subscribe for all the live races on the TTTV channel. Not only we do the F1s on the weeknights, but also we have the Project Cars League on the Saturday nights. So make sure you tune in tomorrow as well. But can Pangs try and defend as much as possible? Oh! Can Gypsy George make the move here? Pang's really what's going on there between Pang and George there? It's a bit madness stuff here between these two drivers here tonight. So what? Oh my God, Pang nearly. He was lucky to get back onto the track on my screen. I don't know if that was an issue on his. I don't know if it's an issue that he could see perfectly on his screen, but on my screen it looked like he's gone wide and he nearly just tried to get back onto the track here. But luckily there was no tissues there. But Mays is going to the pits now for 7th place. Gypsy George trying to close in on Pang now. Mays did 23 laps on the hard tyre, so I will not be surprised if he goes for the soft top. Yeah, he's going for the softs to try and get the fastest lap, or at least attempt to try and close in on to try and get some decent points in for the Renault boys here tonight. But bear in mind, this is the only battle we've got so far in this race. We've got Pang and Gypsy George. Can Gypsy George try and attempt to close in on Pang now? Sinclair's got the fastest lap of the race again with a 118.7. So just seeing what happens here so far in this race. This has been a belter. If you just joined, ladies and gentlemen, Sinclair was in pole position, but Lyrics is holding on for first. But Sinclair will be on his tail in the next 8 laps. Yellow flag set to 2. So it looks like Benfica's. Oh my God, what's happened to Gypsy George? What's happened to Gypsy George? Oh, I think he's just let some of the guys through. Some of the guys are already on Uzi has left the session, so he did have a DNF earlier on in the race. But Suarez has gone into the pits now. Siege, so now Siege will go back up to 7th. But like I say, if he can try and get as close to Sinclair as much as possible, I reckon he'll probably get close to Maximus, but it'll be a push to try and get closing in on Charlie. But at the moment, as things stand, Sinclair would have a bit of an advantage to try and close in on Siege for the Drivers' Championship as we speak. But what can Mays do here? Mays try to close in on Suarez, who's just coming out of the pits now. Maximus has dropped down. So there's yellow flags there. Oh, it's green flags now. But there was yellow flags up the hill. People are struggling for... Oh my god, there was debris there. Was that a car just went past? I think there was a bit of debris there on the gravel, on the track itself. So again, the guys are going to be absolutely careful here. They've got to be absolutely delicate and careful here. So Sinclair's 11.4 seconds with 7 laps remaining. Okay. Benfica's just... Oh no, that was Alan Kay. I thought it was Benfica. Mays in 10th place at the minute. Only closest bout is Suarez to try and close in on. Suarez is trying to close in on Lyrics, who's trying to unlap himself. But he will have the blue flag in a minute if he doesn't be careful. Is Lyrics? I tell you what, Sinclair is slowly catching him up. This will be a fantastic battle here tonight. I hope so, because this will be a great finale to this race. There's been battles going on left, right and centre, but on and off with the battles. But I hope there'll be a finale. It's going to be a push here from Sinclair, as long as he doesn't make any silly mistakes. But like I said, Sinclair, in the next 6 laps, he'll need to try and keep that tyre wear good. But also try and keep it silky smooth on that one. But fantastic stuff there from Lyrics, who hold it on. Bishy's trying to close in. Sinclair's trying to close in on Lyrics now. 6 laps remain, 9.5 seconds. I tell you what, this will be going down to penalties unless Lyrics has got no penalty. I know Bishy's got a penalty, same with Sinclair. But what do you think, guys? What do you think is going to happen? Suarez has got the fastest lap of the race now with a 118 flat. So fantastic driving there from Suarez. I was speaking to him as well, Suarez, earlier on. He wasn't sure what was going to happen here tonight. He was just trying to see what he could do, whatever happens in the race tonight. But fair play to him. He's in 8th place, so he's doing everything he can for the, I think it's the Williams car. Yes, for the Williams car. So at the moment, unfortunately, the drivers are all spread out now. So I'm going to try and go through some of the drivers until we get to that point of the close-up. So Lyrics is in the hard tyres on 14 laps in 1st place. You've got Sinclair is in 2nd, just coming up to the chicane part now, 8.7 now. Sinclair is chopping that time down to try and close in. This will be a nerve-wracking finale here. 5 laps remaining, and he needs to take another 2 seconds each lap from Lyrics. Yellow flag set to 2. Yellow flag set to 2, so something must happen there. Bishy is in 3rd with 14 laps on the hards. Kiki, he's definitely going to be my driver of the day. Reason being, he's made 12 moves, 12 position moves, and he was unlucky with the. He was really unlucky with the qualifying. So Gypsy George looks like he made a mistake, which has brought Maximus into play here for 12. But has he got the DRS? No, he hasn't. Yellow flag set to 3. Yellow flag set to 3. Just seeing what's going to happen here. But yeah, Kiki will definitely be my driver of the day. Who's your driver of the day, guys? Who do you think is your driver of the day? Still yellow flags on sector 3. Charlie's in 5th. And I mean, to be fair, Charlie's done a brilliant job as well. With Bishy as well. So the two McLaren boys in the top 5 as well. I am really interested to see if Sinclair can pull this off by lap 34. I reckon lap 34, as long as his tyre wear doesn't get shot, he'll be fine. He'll have a go at one attempt at Lyrics. Lyrics would be thinking, I just need to make sure he doesn't do the overtake, whatever happens here. But Charlie's doing well in 5th. Siege is slowly catching up to building up the ladder and stuff. In 6th place, you got Conti Boy. In 7th, you got Suarez is in 8th. May the force be with you always. In 9th place, you got Benfica in 10th. Pang is in 11th. I'm going to watch Maximus now because Maximus is going to try and close in on Pang now. To be fair, Maximus is. How can I say this? Maximus, he was in 5th. And now he's dropped down to 12th place. Obviously because of like the penalties of the pit stops as well. So it's a bit unfortunate thing for him now. We've got 2-car battle here at the moment here for 7th and 8th. Benfica's got 3-second time penalty for multiple warnings. Didn't want that at all. He did not want that at all. Can Suarez try and close in on Conti Boy for 7th place? Or would Conti Boy try and defend earlier on in the race? Go watch it from this point of view. Conti Boy needs to try and make the move soon as if Suarez needs to make the move done. We've got a couple of battles going on so far. Okay, Suarez. Oh! Oh my god! Oh, missed that battle. Siege! What's happened? Oh, it's crashed. Siege, Uzi, they're the only ones who have made the same mistake on up the hill part. I think that's the same as what Kiki had, I believe. So Siege is out of the race, so he will lose out so much points here. If Sinclair can get first, this will be a massive boost here for Sinclair. Siege is absolutely furious with that, I think, and he has left the session. So just trying to see if there's any other battles going on here. If you like the stream so far, please make sure you like and subscribe. Can Gypsy George? Please, can you like Gypsy George? Can Gypsy George try and close in? No, Pang's more closer to Maximus than he is with Gypsy George. Bishy's got 3-second time penalty for multiple warnings. Oh man, he didn't want that at all. He did not want that at all. 2 laps remain. 2 laps remain of the TTFL Racing League. We've got 4.5 seconds from Sinclair. I guessed it could have been. He was a massive boost to try and close in. But if he doesn't get improved quickly, he probably would have one attempt. Probably have one attempt actually. It just depends on if he can try and close in on Lyrics. Who Lyrics is absolutely struggling with those hard tyres, which it is at the point where it's near the end of its life cycle anyway. I did say roughly about 24 to 26 laps, but Pang is already on 26 laps of the tyre wear. Maximus got 3-second time penalty for multiple warnings. Didn't want that at all. He did not want that at all. But like I said, we're on lap 34. I think it's a big risk for Sinclair to try and pull this off. I think Lyrics has just done enough. I thought the rate that was going from Sinclair, I thought he might have got down to like 2 seconds at least, but you can still see, I don't know if that was Lyrics there. Ooh, yellow flag set to 3. Bishop's got a 5-second penalty for severe collision with Maximus there. Suarez has got a 3-second time penalty for multiple warnings. Didn't want that at all. He did not want that at all. What can Moxie Maximus can do on Peng now? Can he make the move here? No, he's still waiting there. Just going to see where Sinclair and Lyrics can do here. So at the moment, he has driven a magnificent race, whatever happens here tonight. I did say he was the one to watch out for, because he's starting on the medium tyres. And now, he has just won the Hungarian Grand Prix, so congratulations to Lyrics. Absolutely fantastic stuff. Sinclair will finish in 2nd place. Bishy will finish in 3rd place, definitely guarantee 3rd place, but my driver of the day is Kiki in 4th place, so my driver of the day, yeah, definitely driver of the day, was the one stop of the hards, and then he avoided every traffic, everyone possible. And Bishy's absolutely delighted there, so Bishy will have a 5-second unserved penalty. So can Kiki try and do anything possible, but be a bit of a push here, bit of a massive push. But what can Kiki do? Oh my god! Bishy had 15 seconds. Kiki misses out on a podium stuff. Oh, it would be absolutely good. Charlie finishes in 5th. Suarez would finish in 6th place, as long as there's no other issues. But Conti Boy finishes in 7th. Mays finishes in 8th. Benfica finishes in 9th. Pang finishes in 10th. Maximus finishes in 11th. So fantastic stuff, fantastic battle here tonight for all the racing stuff. There will be interviews tonight if the drivers want to join in. So just waiting for the drivers to come in. Well done to Lyrics, who's got a massive advantage now to try and close in on Siege now for the drivers' championship. I think Siege will just hold on in the lead, but Siege will be absolutely furious about that because he had a DNF in this race, so he'll be thinking, what do I need to do to get past, to hold on to first. He had a massive gap of like 20 points, I think. So well done to also Sinclair, who's really trying to hold on for his drivers' championship from last season, and also well done to Bishy for finishing in 3rd place. Here are your race classification for the Hungarian Grand Prix for the TTFL Racing League. Lyrics is in 1st, Sinclair's in 2nd, Bishy is in 3rd, Kiki, my driver of the day, in 4th, Charlie is in 5th, Suarez is in 6th, County Boy is in 7th, Mays is in 8th, Benfica finishes in 9th, Pang is in 10th, Maximus 11th, Graham is in 12th, Gypsy George 13th, Alan K 14th, Henny 15th, Siege and Uzi have both had DNFs. I'm going to try and get the penalty stuff as much as possible so the stewards can have a look at it after the race has finished. But Kiki, at the end of the day, Kiki will not be furious about it at all. I think he'll be furious that he just missed out on podium by 3 seconds nearly, well 2.5. But had he done well in the qualifier, I would have thought he would have been closer to Lyrics or Sinclair during that battle there. Everyone's saying Lyrics for driver of the day, but yeah, Kiki's my driver of the day for tonight. That's my driver of the day, but people may vote for what the league do. They pick their driver of the day as well. But I'm going to see if anyone wants to join the session. Who's got a mic? would have liked to have seen what would happen with Lyrics as well, with that battle, and he was getting really, really close as well. So we're just waiting for some of the drivers to join in as well. So just bear with me a sec, guys, if you're already in the party chat. I am trying to get as much of the drivers as possible before they leave, but I don't know if they've got the mics with them. So just invite Conte Boy. Just invite them in. So we've got some of the drivers already in of Pang and who else? Is it Suarez as well? So the two drivers are already in there anyway. But I have invited some of the guys over. I'm not sure if Bishi and Kiki's got mics, but I can try and invite them in if they want to join in. If you've got any questions for the guys here, please make sure you comment before the stream has finished. So Conti Boy has joined. I'll just see if they carry on want to join in the oh, maybe not. So no, don't want to leave the last session. So who else we got? We've got Pang, Suarez and Conti Boy. So I'm going to speak to Pang first, then Suarez, then County Boy for their stuff. But before you carry on, guys, that's just joined, please make sure that your allow voice is to be shared on the party settings. Now, if you don't know what to do, go to the party, go to the party settings, and make sure you got your allow voice to be shared is at the is allow to be there. Maximus has just joined. Please make sure your allow voice is to be shared. Oh, Maximus can't hear me, unfortunately, due to problems. Hopefully he'll come back in as quickly as possible. But like I said, this is going to be a belt. I'll be talking to the guys about their views of the race tonight and see what they expect for next week. Anyway, but for the guys who are watching, if you've got any questions, please, you know, send them in, and I'll try and get them in for you as much as possible. So just getting. Are you all set, guys? Nice one. So, Pang, how you doing, mate? You alright? My voice is killing after coming back from 3 weeks, but it's great to be back on the commentary box. Tell us about your thoughts of the race. Your thoughts of the race.
I had. Wait a minute.
Sorry about that, guys. I think there's been an echo going on, so someone's probably just joined that had the echo.
Is it fine?
Yeah, it's fine now, mate.
What was the question?
It's alright. What was your thoughts of your performance in the race tonight? Tell us your thoughts.
I started it from last because of the qualifying ban.
Yeah.
And then my father called me I should go downstairs help him, and I couldn't go to the starting. And then I went with 10 or 12 seconds behind the guys who started, and then I'm happy with P10.
Fair
I
dues.
couldn't go better.
Yeah, fair dues. But I know the qualifying ban didn't help tonight, but if you did had it, what position would you have had? Would you have had a chance to attempt for like the top 5 tonight? As in, if you didn't have the qualifying ban.
With the qualifying ban, I was pretty good, but I knocked my front wing down when I was P10, and I could go better like P7 or P8, but I knocked my front wing. I'm very happy with P10. And without the qualifying ban, I would say P8 or P7.
Fair enough. Like I said, you did. I know that, like I said, the qualified ban didn't help, but you did a brilliant job to get to the points at least for 10th place. What was been your best battle tonight? Because I saw a few times you had some good battles, like with Graham and other drivers as well. What was your best battle tonight? Your best battle?
I will say against Maximus for the last point, and that was he was on much fresher tire on the soft tire, and that was on the old hard tires, and he was much faster than me, and I have to defend for only 1 point.
Yeah, absolutely. But you did. But what matters is, Pang, is you did well to hold on to the last point, like the 10th place as well. So that was interesting stuff. But also bear in mind, it's even though it's race 6 of the TTFL. Do you think that, I know you got the points like the last point? Do you think the next race you're going to try and aim for like at least top 5 next week?
Sure, I will aim for top 5.
Fair dues, fair dues. But like I said, you never know what's going to happen next. But Pang did what you did very well. It's considering that you had the qualifying ban, you did well to get the points tonight. So at least a point guaranteed anyway. So well done for tonight, mate. You've done a brilliant drive. But if you're more than welcome to stay if you want, or you go shoot off. I've got no problem. But I'll do all the drivers and then I'll do my last things and then shoot off. So it's up to you guys. I forgot to say, if you want to, after I've done your questions, you're more than welcome to stay, or you can shoot off. It's up to you. But then I'll do my final bits and then I'll stop the stream. So well done, Pang, for tonight. You did a brilliant job for 10th place. Sorry. So well done for tonight. No worries. Suarez, how you doing, mate? You alright?
Yeah, happy.
You're happy, right?
Yeah.
Same question as Pang. What are your thoughts of the race tonight?
Well, it started horrible, you know. I had an incident, I think it was with a Red Bull. I tried, because I went out of the track, and when I rejoined, I didn't see him. And he just make the turn. I didn't have space, spun, and some cars collided with me. Then Alan came too, and he just went directly into me. Both we broke the front wing, and I was about to retire, you know. And I have to be honest, at that point I just remember what you said at the start, you know, when the session was created, to continue and at least take a shot, you know. And suddenly my pace was really good. I started recovering positions, and in the end I put the super softs and was able to finish 6th.
Yeah, like I said, Suarez, you did a magnificent job, and you never gave. I was saying to Suarez before we started the stream, I said you just never give up. I'm not going to sing the Rick Astley song, like "Never Gonna Give You Up" on that one. But yeah, but it's just like you did a brilliant job tonight, Suarez. You did an absolutely belter of a job to get to 6th place. But what was your best battle or best battle that you've had during the race while you was going through the positions?
Actually, I didn't have. I have like the overtakings. Most of the overtakings were in the straight, you know, because usually I would save the whole lap and just attack on the straight and make an easy overtake. So I would say like the only one I remember was the last one with Sauber, because it was actually a really good overtaking. You know, I thought I would have him in the straight, but he got lots of speed, and suddenly I saw myself trying the overtake through the outside. He pushed me to the limit, you know, and when I just saw myself ahead, I was like, wow, great defending, but I also did like really good, and I enjoyed that one. So I would say that one, probably.
Fair dues. I don't know if I got that on stream. I can't remember, but if I did, that would have been a belter. There was a few good battles, to be fair, from what I saw anyway. But would you have done a different strategy tonight, or would you say 6 was the best that you could have done tonight?
No, probably no. I mean, I think I had the pace to actually fight for the podium because I think I'm similar to TTG Siege and TTG Vichy. I think
Vichy.
I'm in a similar pace, and it was quite unfortunate at the start. I think that if it wasn't for that, probably I would have been fighting with them. I'm not sure.
I know it's like what ifs, so I can't say what if this happens, what if this could have happened. But in F1, with the situations like you've had and that all the drivers have had throughout the many seasons, there are times where you can get all the luck you ever wanted, and there are times where you could get the rotten luck as well. And with that was just pure bad luck from what you said earlier with the contact from one of the Red Bull cars as well. Correct me if I'm wrong on that one, but don't get me wrong, he did a brilliant job to get 6th place. Final question from me to you is, what are your expectations for next week? Are you trying to definitely aim for the podium next week?
I don't really know. As I told you, before starting the stream when we were in the lobby, generally when I get to time trial, I get really frustrated because I feel like really slow, and then I don't know what happens when it comes to the race. My pace improves massively. So I don't know what to expect. I hope that finally I can get a podium or at least try to fight. But it's going to be interesting.
Okay, yeah, it could be interesting stuff there, but like I said, keep doing what you're doing, mate, because the pace, it's gonna come, and I reckon probably in a few seasons' time, if you can match with Sinclair and with Siege, obviously, and with Linux's time as well, I reckon you could be fighting for the Drivers' Championship in many seasons to come if you can keep your consistency and try and match their pace. And I don't think it'll be long until you match them. Anyway, but well done for tonight, for getting 6th place tonight, and I wish you all the very best. And same with Pank, I wish you all the very best next week. Well done, mate, for tonight. You did a brilliant job. All right. No worries. Like I said, you're more than welcome to stay, or you go shoot off. I've got no problem. All right. Who else is next? Right, Conti boy, how you doing, mate? You right?
Yeah, I'm okay. How are you, mate?
Not too bad. Like I said, my throat is absolutely killing after coming back for 3 weeks of the commentary box. But again, there's a few questions I want to ask you. Actually, you did a brilliant qualifying. Where did that come from?
Yeah, I don't know. I was practicing for this track for the past 3 days, and I really like it.
Oh, okay, it's just clicked on the day.
Clicked, yeah.
But I tell you what, if you clicked with Sinclair's time, I think that would have been try and beat Sinclair's time. That would have been a peach, like an icing on the top of the cake would have been for you, mate. Tell us your thoughts of the race. Now, I think I saw what happened to you on lap 2 or 3. I think you went on the grass, didn't you, after the first sector, if I remembered it right.
Yeah. I just braked too late, and I had to correct in the fast corner, and I clipped the wall. I lost my front wing. So yeah, just a driver's mistake.
Oh, okay. I thought there was a bit of contact. That's why I was unsure, because I was trying to cover everyone at the time. But then I saw your car go wide, and it was like, oh no. You had a great start, and then all of a sudden, you had the pace as like what Suarez had as well. You had the pace during the race. Where did that come from? Again, where did that pace come from?
Yeah, I don't know. Just what I said before. It clicked with the track, and I was in the zone. I don't know. Everything went past me, and just concentrated on the race, and it was okay. It went okay.
Fair dues. I mean, by the sounds of it, it looked like Hungary is your favourite track. You have to put that on frame next time, mate, and you'll be all right on that one. But like I said, would you have, if you didn't have that mistake, shall we say? Do you think you would have challenged for the podium, would you say?
And the top 3 guys are so fast. I mean, Laronix, Sinclair, they're out of my league for now, but maybe a P4, P5, something like that.
Fair enough, fair enough. Don't get me wrong, I think you could, the same with Suarez, I think if you can get your consistency in the race and get top notch and you say that you love all the tracks, I reckon you could do well to try and break the podium barrier, shall we say, and hit like the Sinclair's time, shall we say. But it all takes time, isn't it? But it's just consistency, isn't it? If that's the main key. But would you have done a different strategy tonight, or would you said that's the best that you could have done tonight?
Yeah, if I didn't damage my front wing, I was going for a one-stop strategy onto the hard. I don't know if they would have lost until the end, but yeah, I had to do a 2-stopper now, 2 times mediums after the crash. So yeah, I don't know.
Okay, it's just, would you, if you had the one stop, would you have pitted on probably about lap 14, I think? And then I think you would have been all right at least, because I know the hards last about over 20 laps. So if you did, probably about 24 laps is the max that you could do, as long as you keep the momentum and stuff. But it just depends on if you can do it at that time. But what happens, and you've done well tonight. Would you say this will be the catalyst for you to carry on for next week? What's your expectation for next week?
Yeah, just do my best and see where it ends. I mean, race pace has to be better. Qualifying is okay, but if my race pace, if I can get it up a notch, I think it will be okay. I hope I'm aiming for a 5th, 6th place, something like that. Little steps at a time.
yeah, no, that's what I like. I like drivers who like honest and say, look, I'd rather pace like know me by each race rather than the whole season, because if you say watch me at the end of the season, you could be pressured into trying and gain some decent points in. And when you say you get each race, it's a little bit off pressure, but you just got to make sure you just do it on the day. And what's annoying is for yourself and for everyone else, it's like you do well, you get the fastest lap, and then all of a sudden you can't hit it on the qualifying or on the race itself, and you just don't know where the pace has gone. But tonight you did well tonight, mate, and you did a great recovery to get back into it as well.
Thanks.
And I wish you all the very best of luck for next week, and I'm sure you'll have a belter. And try and I'm sure, like I said, with the consistency, I think you'll be all right anyway, if you keep going with the pace that you're going through anyway. But well done for tonight, mate. You've done a magnificent job. You're more than welcome to stay, or you're going to shoot off, but it's up to you, mate. So well done for tonight, Conte. Well done. Thank you very much, mate. I'll see you next week. You take care. Maximus, are you there? Nice one. I'm not sure what happened at the start, but I'll try and get through as quickly as possible. Maximus, how you doing, mate? You alright?
Yeah, I'm fine. How about you?
Again, throat's killing. I'll try and be as quick, short and sweet for you 3 guys, because I know you've been patiently waiting as well.
Sure.
What was your... Tell us your thoughts of the race, actually. What was your thoughts of the race tonight?
Well, to be honest, I was feeling really confident about this race, but unfortunate events led me to, answer P11. And obviously I am a bit frustrated about it, but it's racing, it happens from time to time. There's also the next race, so more importantly, it was a disappointing race for me today.
Oh, okay. Would you say what actually happened, or did you not know what happened? Like when you dropped down to 11th, or you're not going to say? Sorry.
The first I was involved in 2 incidents. The first one was with Benfica. He was in front of me after our first pit stop, but he spun. I think it was maybe the 3rd corner or the 4th.
Okay.
And basically trying to rejoin the track, he didn't see me coming from behind, and I just rammed into him and broke my front wing. So that made my pace drop so low and I lost positions. And after that, I did gain some positions, but at the end, I think it was lap 33, 32, when Bishi spun before the last corner and just reversed back on the track and hit me in the back, and I spun again. And basically that was it. That's what happened.
Right, okay, because I was trying to cover everything, but I did not know what happened with your car, like you said, on the last few laps, because I was thinking what's going on here, and that's what's happened with that. And I'm hoping, like I said, I'm not getting involved or anything, but it's just like hopefully the stewards will sort that out for you, mate, and I'm sure hopefully we'll get that sorted as quickly as possible for you anyway. If you didn't, I know it's what ifs again, if you didn't have that incident, shall we say, what when you said you was confident, would you have gone in the top 5 by the sounds of it?
Yeah, top 5 definitely. Also, there was Siege was behind me, so that was one of the things I was worried about, because obviously he has a lot of more pace than me. But it happens. But I don't have any grudge against any of the drivers, Fate or Bishi. I mean, it's racing, it happens, but you know, it does get you frustrated.
Mate, I've been racing on online leagues for like over 10 years. I've like on and off stopped because I've been doing much of the commentary stuff, and I always remember with it's always frustrating when you do all your qualifying, you do your best stuff, and then all of a sudden I'm not sure who's at the background, sorry, but like I said, it will be what was it now? It's just frustrating because if you don't get it spot on, you do all that practice for a week, and then all of a sudden, bang, it happens. At the end of the day, we can't control it or anything like that. As you said, it's F1. It happens. You have to like forget about it now. It's done and dusted now. But you have to move on to the next race, and hopefully I'm hoping you get a decent result next week. I'm just saying it as a general view, if you know what I mean. And I like to see good drivers do well. You know what I mean. I like to see. It kind of feels like Sinclair, Siege are like the Premier League big boys. You know, like as in Linux as well, like the Premier League, and then you got.
Yeah, definitely.
But like I said, I hope you do. That's why I keep saying, give you the maximum time with the maximum podium stuff. That's why I give you that boost, energy boost.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And I'm sure you'll bounce back, whatever happens tonight. I'm sure you'll bounce back next week to give us a belter of a top 5 finish. But as I was saying, I think what would be your expectation for next week? Like, what would you aim for?
I'm sorry, I don't know which track is next. Do you know?
Well, I'll double check on that now, but I know Hungary was this week.
So basically, after one track after Hungary. So
yeah, I'm just double checking on the standings for you, mate. I'm just apologising if it's not 100%.
No, it's okay. Anyways, I mean, for the next whatever next track is, I will always try to give my best, and I always aim to finish in points. So that would be my main goal, to finish in points, whether it be top 5 or top 10. So.
Fair dues. It's Italy, I believe, next week. So it's like Mamma Mia. Let's hope it's a nice stuff anyway. Yeah. But like I said, I really do hope you bounce back next week. I really do hope you get the points in, and don't feel down. Just concentrate. As I said to Suarez, just think about the next race. Never give up. Yeah, never give up. And I'm not going to sing Rick Astley again because that was just one-off singing on that one. To be fair.
Okay.
But yeah, well done for tonight. Well, not well done, but you know what I mean. Like, well, hopefully we bounce back next week, and I'm sure you'll do that anyway. So, commiserations on tonight's race, Maximus. It's all right, mate. 2 left of Benfica and Kiki. So, Benfica, how you doing, mate? You all right? All good in the hood? Everything all good? Tell us what your thoughts are for the race tonight. Okay. Okay. Oh, okay. Oh, okay. Oh, okay. Fair dues, fate, and you know, I like a driver who respects to say, like, just hands up and like apologises to the drivers. So fair play to you, fate, for respect for that. So, with the position that you had, did you think you had a good race in overall, except for that, like, obviously you apologise to Siege and to Maximus, but would you say, other than that, would you have had a good race tonight? Not at all. Oh, okay. Okay, no worries. But like I said, with that, just never give up on the next race. As I said to the guys here, I might as well. Yes. Yeah, absolutely. You know what I mean? And just never give up on your dream to like become a good driver one day. And but like I said, Fate, you are quick. Don't get me wrong. I've seen you for many races in the past. I've seen you really quick on your day. You know what I mean? So I'd never doubted you, like, for made mistakes left, right, and centre. You know what I mean? But I reckon you'll do well next week. Same with Maximus. Hopefully we'll get a good, decent points for you, Benfica. All right. Just last question for you. What do you expect next week at Italy? Fair enough, Fate. Fair enough. Thank you for joining us tonight. Like I said, I hope you bounce back next week, because I'm sure you are anyway. You're very quick anyway, regardless, whatever happens. All right, mate. Well done. Well, not well done, but you know what I mean. Good racing and stuff. Anyway, no worries. See you next week, mate. So we got last person left, which is Kiki. How you doing, mate? You all right? How's things? All right. Your thoughts of the race tonight?
Well, obviously I crashed out on quali, so
yeah,
that was a bit hard.
That I want to ask you about, because I think you would have challenged for the podium at least, I reckon, if you had a good qualifying, and I bet that picked you.
On trial I can get like 16 flaps, so might came second.
I bet you was like, what do I need to do to do this?
That's what. Well, I went up the hill, hit the curb, and that was it. I lost control of it.
I think not only for like the qualifying, but I think Siege and Uzi had the exact same problem. I think I might be wrong, because they went up the hill, going left, must have hit the curb or made a mistake, and they lost the car pretty much. So, to be fair, you was dead lucky that it was only on qualifying and not in the race, because you would have had, you know what I mean?
Yeah. No, that's why I was taking my time on that corner, like, so.
Yeah, I don't blame you, mate, because if it was me, I'll be gone. Try and be absolutely careful around there anyway. But with that, I think, for me personally, I reckon you would have guaranteed a podium tonight if you didn't make that mistake in the qualifying. Would you have done a different strategy tonight? Would you have said?
I don't know, because obviously there's Sinclair, Bionics and Bishy were all fast, so I think they were all faster than me, so I don't think I would have caught them.
But okay, I was just saying, just like you would have got like third, or you know what I mean, or a guaranteed fourth that you had tonight.
Well, I didn't have no penalties neither, so I might have got third, maybe second.
Yeah, I know it's, again, I said to the guys, it's like what ifs and stuff, but I like to hear your thought, you know, all the drivers' thoughts, to see, oh, I wish I could have done it this way, or I could have done it this way, but then because of this happened. So it's nice, interesting to hear everyone's stuff. But also,
well, if I qualified higher, then it could have been a different race for me.
Yeah, it could have been different. Whoa, could have been different race on that one anyway. But it's difficult because, whoa, what's happened there?
That's not me.
I think that might be Benfica joining. Benfica?
Yeah, I think it is.
Yeah. So I do apologise if you just heard an echo of my voice there. Sorry about that. But like I said, that's the first time I've seen you race since I've come back from 3 weeks.
Well, I think my first race was Bahrain, wasn't it? Then
Bahrain. Oh, okay, fair enough.
Yeah, then I missed four races in a row.
Oh, okay, fair enough. It's just probably because it's been a long time since I've done the commentary stuff, so I do apologise. But would you say that's your best performance tonight? Your best race tonight, or not?
Yeah. If I could have been a bit fast at the end, I might have caught Bishop to third, because obviously I think he had 14 or 15 second time penalty. So
he had about 14 seconds.
Yeah, then when I was about 2.5 at the end, I was like, oh, only if I went that bit faster, I could have caught up to it. So
yeah, I was just thinking, I don't know how many penalties Bishy had, but I was thinking this is going to be close, and I was thinking, oh, this could be not. Because I knew Bishy had some penalties, but I couldn't remember if he had big penalties at the end.
Yeah.
So afterwards, and when I saw you had 2.5, I thought, oh no, you gutted, absolutely gutting. But one more thing, actually, I will say this now. I've picked, for me as a commentator, I've picked you for my driver of the day today because of the biggest position moves.
I was watching the stream, well, listening to the stream as well.
Oh, was you? Oh, okay. I bet you was thinking, what's going on here? Like a mad lunatic as the commentator watching this on that one.
Oh, you're a good commentator.
What's that, sorry, mate?
You're a good commentator.
Oh, thank you very much. If you want the signature after, just say it and we'll have to get you postage on that one. So, but like I said, it's... what's your expectations? Last question for you, mate. What's your expectations for Italy next week?
Well, hopefully I'll say 5th again, around that, because I know Sage is fast, Lyonic is fast, Sinclair's fast, Bishy's fast, and if White comes back, he's fast as well. So, they're all fast drivers.
Yeah, but...
and plus, it's F1, anything can happen. There could be crashes, DNFs, so...
It's like how would you expect in Germany, like in the real life F1? No one expected a Toro Rosso to get third. Or like, you know what I mean?
That's true.
It's like a look of a draw. It could tip it down in rain, and it could happen. You just never know what to expect. But
hopefully it's going to be a good race.
Oh, absolutely, mate. I hope so. Anyway, because I think as I said to some of the drivers here tonight, the pace that I've seen is immense. As long as the consistency is there, which you had done tonight. Had you not done the bad qualifying, I think you would have done a brilliant race. Either way, you would have had a brilliant race.
I had a bit of my front wing on as well. I think it was Suarez who spun round and I smashed into him, but I only tapped it a bit, so...
Oh, okay. I don't know if I caught that.
No, I can't remember where it was, where he spun, but I think I had like a yellow or orange... Ring, so.
Oh, okay. If I didn't see that, I do apologise. It's just hard for me to get every driver on TV coverage, you know what I mean, and get their sponsorship sorted, you know what I mean, like commentary and stuff. So it's just try and get everyone on and try and do everything we can.
Like I said, though, you're a good commentator, so hopefully one day you make it into the F1 real world. So get David Coulthard out.
Yeah, we'll get the English-Scottish banter on that one, shall we say? But like I said, I'm trying my hardest and stuff. But other than that, I'm just doing for the TTFL and also for the other leagues as well. But for the other leagues, I do commentate as well. But for tonight, for me, you're my driver of the day. But obviously, the guys who are in the chat pick their own drivers of the day. But my driver of the day is you. Kiki, so well done, mate, for tonight. You did a brilliant job from what was it, 15th, 16th to 16th to 4th. So you did a brilliant job, whatever happens here, and I wish you all the very best of luck throughout the remainder of the season and next week, obviously, at Italy. Like I said, you guys are more than welcome to stay to hear my final thoughts before shoot off, or you've got to shoot off. It's up to you. I've got no problem. But thank you very much, Kiki.
Alright, thank you.
Thank you very much, mate. Right, my final thoughts. I'd like to say a big, massive thank you to the guys who joined in the podium questions for tonight. I'm going to say my final thoughts, and then I'm going to stop the stream. My final thoughts of the race tonight. Sinclair on his pole position in the qualifying, so he did a fantastic job there. And like I said, Siege had to try and catch up to him because Siege, before tonight's race, Siege was the Drivers' Championship leader with about 20 odd points, if I remember it right. But bear in mind now, Siege had a DNF as well as Uzi. So Siege lost out massive points here tonight. But bear in mind, Sinclair, fantastic driving. Linux did a magnificent drive. He played to his strategy really well, so he got him from second to first. Was it second to first? I think it was second to first. Lyrics did a brilliant job of a one-stop from mediums to hards. Sinclair did the two-stop, and he thought he'd done enough, but bear in mind Sinclair will do well. Both drivers will be closing in. Sorry, my voice is completely gone. But like I said, I'm hoping the guys will be bouncing back as quickly as possible. And Kiki, after starting in 16th place, finishes in 4th. Bishi did well to hold on for 3rd, but Kiki, on the back of his mind, will be absolutely kicking himself for not getting the last 2.5 seconds off to get the 3rd place based on Bishi's penalties at the end. But well done to Lyrics, Sinclair and Bishi for their top 3 finish. Obviously Kiki for my driver of the day after the biggest position moves tonight, whatever happens here. But also the McLaren of Charlie as well. He did well, to be fair. The majority of the drivers have done really well. Like Conti Boy was really unlucky tonight. He started off the qualifying well. He made a slight mistake. I thought that there was someone by him that made a mistake, but it was him that made the mistake. Lost a bit of front wing, and then he just got dropped down to the pecking order, and he's just tried to get back into it. He did well to recover to get back into the race as well. But bear in mind, anything could happen. It's an F1 race. It's like the favourites could mess up at any point in time. I like to see what's going to happen with the drivers and the constructors after the stewards stuff. But like I say, well done to Lyrics, Sinclair and Bishi for their top 3 podium finishes. So well done for them 3 tonight. And like I say, thank you to everyone that's watching the stream. Thank you to everyone. I'm now going to stop the stream now. But always remember, always remember, stay classy. I'll see you later, guys. Take care of yourselves. I'll see you all next week at the glorious race of Italy. Bye-bye.